Welcome back, trainers, to another episode of You Pick the Team and I Use It. This time we have Galarian Stunfisk, Meganium, and Altaria. Appreciate everybody who did submit the teams. So many good ones out there. I did test out several, but this is the one that I'm going to be showcasing right here. I was going to do a few more, but with the new Pokemon that we have, with the moves being updated and all of that different stuff, we have some more content that we need to cover. So for now, we're just going to be going over this You Pick It, I Use It team. So I really enjoyed it a lot, and let's just get right into the commentary here. The Galarian Stunfisk performed magnificent. Rock Slide, I don't know what's going on over there with the whole making it less damage, because they reverted it back to normal damage, and then it went back to doing less damage. So this was sometime in between there. So nonetheless, let's see what we have going on here. Meganium up against the Cresselia here. More than likely, they're not going to have Aurora Beam, which is going to be super effective to us, so we don't really need to worry about that. Moonblast is going to hurt. Also, the potential for us to drop our attack, and there's that Moonblast doing a lot of damage. But see, the thing about Meganium is, well, Frenzy Plant in general and Vine Whip users basically Venusaur and Meganium, they're going to be able to spam that Frenzy Plant extremely fast, and it does so much damage. It's like, if you're not resisting it, then you're going to take a lot of damage fairly quick. And down goes to Cresselia. No more shields left. In comes an Azumarill, and they do decide to back out there. We're going to be able to take the win. So if the Galarian Stunfisk does go down, this team is going to be weak to an Abomasnow, of course. I mean, pretty much you can say that for a lot of teams. All right, if one Pokemon goes down, yes, these other two are going to be weak to this specific thing here. So we need to be careful with that. Abomasnow can do a ton of damage with that quick move, and it does take us a minute to get to the Sky Attack to take it out if there's no more shields left. And then the Meganium, well, it's just going to be in a world of hurt. We can still hit it with Frenzy Plant nonetheless. Anyways, we have the Altaria in this battle. Going to be going for the Sky Attack here. And we have a Dugong. This is not going to be good. So the fact that they're actually going for the Icy Wind here is good. They're using their energy. We did use a shield to preserve the Altaria, and we're going to go ahead and swap into the Meganium here, leaving them shieldless. And this is going to do a lot. They're not able to get off that Icy Wind before I did get off that Frenzy Plant, which is great. And we're just going to go ahead and go for the Frenzy Plant here onto the Victory Bell. And as you can see, just about taking it out. They're going to be able to get off a charge, which is perfectly fine. Going to go ahead and shield it up and then just farm it down here. And we're looking pretty good. In comes a a regular Stunfisk. So this is great. No wonder they were hesitant to bring in that last Pokemon. And we're going to go ahead and swap into our Altaria to just absorb any sort of charge moves, and then just Dragon Breath it down. Just Discharge is going to hurt, but we're going to be able to finish it off there. Fantastic. Let's keep it moving here. This team is great. I am, like a lot of us are, I'm trying to work on an XL Galarian Stunfisk, but we're making some progress. We're hatching a lot of them, as a matter of fact, and getting some of those XL candies. So we did have a good lead. They're going to be swapping into their Shadow Grottle here, and we're going to go ahead and go into our Altaria, which is going to be able to resist the Leaf Blade quite significantly. They're not going to be shielding it up, which was expected, and they're going to be going into that Bastodon here and simply just farming us down. We're going to go back in here with our Galarian Stunfisk, which can basically one-shot it with Earthquake. Also, Meganium can handle it as well, but we're going to go in here so we can just absorb this Flamethrower a little bit better than Meganium. They're going to be swapping into a Shadow Vic, and we're going to go right into our Meganium here. So Frenzy Plant is going to be resisted, but it is Shadow Vic, so it will still do a decent amount of damage. So we're getting that shield out of them, which is great. And we're going to go ahead and... we're using another shield on an Acid Spray here, or the first shield on an Acid Spray. That's not good, because now the Razor Leafs are going to be doing that much more damage here. And we're going to be going down. In comes the Galarian Stunfisk. We're going to gain a little energy and then go ahead and go for the Rock Slide. Expecting a shield here. That's actually very good. Now, since they did throw here, I think they could have... No, they're pretty low. So they're throwing that energy, swapping into the Bastodon. We have enough energy to go for Earthquake. Check this out, folks. This is pretty nice. Going to be able to take it out in one shot. In comes the Vic, and we just take it out with one quick move. Thank you, Galarian Stunfisk. Let's go. On to the next battle here. We're going to be met with a Scrafty, and we need to retreat. We cannot stay in this fight. We're going to go ahead and swap into our Meganium. Kind of a safe swap, I suppose, because it does have Earthquake. If they do bring in a fire, Altaria is going to destroy us. If you think Skarmory can run away from Meganium with Earthquake, yeah, you have another thing coming. If they try to farm you down, we'll take a look at that battle here in a moment. So we're up against the a Sableye. And actually, this is not a horrible matchup for us at all. We do have 2 shields out of them. They're going to be going for their next charge move here. We will be shielding it up, so we can win the swap advantage here. And we don't have much health, so they can't farm us too much depending on what they do bring in. And it is going to be a Scrafty, and they're going to be throwing their energy, expecting a Power Punch to start vamping up that attack. It's a foul play. Okay, that's a little interesting. So they're going to be swapping into their Azumarill here once we make our swap as well. And hitting us with Ice Beam. We have no more shields at this point, so basically, yeah, we're just going to have to just go straight for the Earthquakes here. Now we're going to go ahead and go for the Rock Slide to just do a little bit of chip. So the plan here is to just do as much damage to the Azumarill. And they're going to take us out here, which is great. They're going to be using their energy. We know the Scrafty did use all of its energy as well on the foul play. The Altaria has plenty of health as well as a little bit of energy. We're going to get to this Sky Attack, take out the Azumarill, and we're going to be scot-free to take out this fighter type over here. Looking great. So they did have some energy still stored up here, but it's still not going to be enough, even with 2 foul plays. Well, I think one more would have brung it like down to maybe a couple HP, so it would have been very close. But nonetheless, we're going to be able to take the win with that Sky Attack there. Looking good. On to the next battle here, folks. We're going to be met with a Alolan Marowak. So, you know, if they hit us with Fire Blast, that's a GG. But otherwise, we can hang here. Absolutely. We're going to go ahead and shield up that Bone Club, which technically does a decent amount of damage, but it's not life-threatening to you. Maybe just shield up 1. Going to be able to get to another Rock Slide here. Not even building up to an Earthquake. Just going straight for these Rock Slides at this point. We're getting 2 shields out of them straight away, which is great. I don't know if I match their shields. Looks like we're just going to let it go now. We're able to get to another Rock Slide. We could have potentially gotten to a Earthquake. Yeah, we had enough health. Looks like we could have. And they're going to be able to take us out here. Unfortunately, we're not going to be taking the swap advantage, but we still have a shield, which is great. So what we're going to do is just go in here with Meganium and farm. Alright, so now that we have this energy built up on Meganium, no more shields on their end. We're looking fantastic. We're just going to go ahead and go to town here. So since they do have the Cresselia out here, I'm pretty sure that they have maybe an Azumarill back there or something. So we're going to go ahead and swap into our Altaria to just start absorbing the damage that the Cresselia is going to be throwing at us. That Moonblast, yes, is going to hurt a lot, but we're pretty much already down here, and we still have a shield left. So basically, bring them down, and there it is. It's not even, oh, it's a, oh, it's a Whiscash, so that's even better. All right, so we've won this game here. Easy money. So at this point, we're just going to basically Dragon Breath down, and they're just going to keep going for those. I like their fight. I like how they're staying in here and they're trying to put up a fight here until the very, very end. All right, they're taking out the Altaria, and in comes Meganium, and we're going to take the win there. Alrighty, looking great into the next battle. Let's see what we're going to be met with. All right, there it is. There is the Abomasnow. So we know how this goes. The 2 Pokemon in the back absolutely do not want to see this thing. So the Galarian Stunfisk is going to have to hold the line here. All right, it cannot let this Abomasnow pass. And that's simple as that, right? If we do go down, the Abomasnow will have very little health left for one of the Pokemon in the back to farm it ever so slightly, right? So anyways, we're going to go ahead and go for another Rock Slide, which are going to be super effective, by the way. And we're getting that one through. They did shield up 1 already. And we're going to go ahead and let this go through as well. Should be able to barely survive here and able to get to another Rock Slide, which is great. Are we going to get 2 shields out of them? And we do, which also works, but unfortunately they're farming, they're farming and swapping into a Swampert Shadow. So what we're going to do is go in here, obviously, with Meganium and farm that thing down. I don't think they can get to a Sludge Wave. I think it would have been very close. I think we actually also let this go through. Hydro Cannon, so good call on my end to not waste a shield there. We need to think about this Abomasnow that we know is loaded with energy. So we're going to go ahead and use our shield here and go for the Frenzy Plant and take that thing out before it does any more damage here. Altaria should be good to go, maybe. We have an Alolan Marowak. We're going to be swapping into Altaria instantly because we can take this on, no problem. They realize that we've won. Good game. Alrighty, moving it on to the next one here. We're going to be met with a Skarmory. This is absolutely amazing, and they know that. They're going to be swapping into Shiftry, and we're going to go ahead and go into our Altaria. Now, we already know how this goes. Some of us, if you do not know, if you're thinking, oh, they're screwed, they're absolutely in a horrible position. Well, kind of, but at the same time, Foul Play hits hard, all right? If they hit me with 2 of those, that's good to go, as well as their quick moves too, right? Being added up. So as you can see, Foul Play, it is not joking around. Able to get to another Sky Attack here. Let's see if they want to commit the shields onto that Shiftry. And they're committing the shields there, building up a lot more energy than they need here. And they're going for a Foul Play. They did not want to bait at all. They're swapping into a Whiscash, and we're going to be going right into our Meganium. This is an absolute beautiful situation for us here. We need to get this Frenzy Plant off immediately because we are shieldless. We do not want to see a Blizzard. And here you go. You want to see Meganium going up against a Skarmory. Is this a horrible situation for the Meganium? Yes, it is. But at the same time, if they want to farm you down, which they're going to be doing right here, the Meganium can fight back. But not just fight back, but bring the Skarmory in to the red. Let's go. All right, so very nice. Going in here with the Altaria to just absorb the energy. Perfect. Gonna go back in here with the Galarian Stunfisk, and this is easy money here. We could have went in with this in the first place, but hey, we already know what's back there. It was kind of like feeling the farm down, but a little ambitious there. No need to keep on doing that. In comes the Shiftry, and I thought they had energy, but I think we're going to be able to do this first. It doesn't really matter. Anything they would have hit us with wouldn't have KO'd, and we would have been able to get our charge move in right after them, and that would have been a win there. Into the next battle, we're met with a Sirfetch'd. This is horrible for us. We need to get the heck out of there. Swapping into Meganium. All right, let's do this again. Do they want to farm us all the way down? Are they going to be as brave as the last trainer, or is this Meganium going to bring them pretty low? Let's see how low we can go. All right, and hitting another Earthquake here before we do go down and into the red again. There you go. Meganium confirmed counter to Skarmory. All right, so after they've absorbed all that energy and they're farming us down, we're going to go ahead and just bring in the Galarian Stunfisk. So I was thinking of this battle when I said I wanted to farm down, and this is exactly what we're going to do after they did drop their attack so dramatically here, building up a ton of energy. Yeah, it hurt quite a bit. We're in the red, but at the same time, we do still have all this energy. Bringing in Sirfetch'd, and I went for Rock Slide. That wasn't great. So yeah, we're going to swap into our Altaria here, and I think we actually let this go through. Just a Leaf Blade. Beautiful call on my end not to use a shield, and they're going to be going into a Drifblim here. So we do have to worry about the Icy Wind. That's going to be super effective, as well as lowering our attack. And let's see what happens here. Obviously, we're going to be using a shield. No doubt about that. I think, oh, this is going to be a beautiful play. This is a beautiful one. So don't take your eyes off the screen. Check this out. We're waiting for that switch clock. So we're using our last shield here. Instantly, we're going to swap and go for Rock Slide because we have energy. Bam! Giving them no chance to do anything. Taking that thing out. We did get that last shield. Beautiful. And in comes the Sirfetch'd, and they're locked in with the Altaria. Foul Play could hurt. Night Slash, sorry, wrong move. And then we're just going to Dragon Breath down. Beautiful. Look at that. Good play. Good call. Let's keep it moving here. Into the next battle, we're going to be met with a Shiftry. Now, personally, being on the other end, the Shiftry, I know that that's going to be pretty good for you. Rock Slides are going to start adding up, but Leaf Blades are going to do a lot of damage as well. So they are absolutely building up to 2 Leaf Blades here. Now they're going to go ahead and start throwing them. Going to let the first one go through, doing a decent amount of damage, but we're able to get to another Rock Slide here. And this is where they're going to have to start using their shields. Although they could have survived another one while they do resist the quick moves and still been able to get to another charge move after this one here. But you do what you got to do. They're going to be swapping to catch this Rock Slide here. Very nice. And let's see, it's going to be another claw. That wasted energy. That's okay. We are up a shield, so that's what we have going on here. We're going to absolutely let this Rock Slide go through. Meganium is a bulky Pokemon, despite my IVs being absolutely horrible and the IVs being weighed more in attack than any other 2 stats here. So going for those, bringing us down into the yellow. We're going to go ahead and go straight for the Earthquake here. And we're to, wow, that's so beautiful, so satisfying. They have 1 shield left. Bringing in a Hypno, we're going to be able to get to the Frenzy Plant here, and this is going to put a hurting on it. And they're letting it go through, still holding on to that shield, and we're going to be instantly swapping into our Altaria so they cannot get any more farm off of that weakened Meganium there. Going for a Shadow Ball, using our first shield. Felt like farming down, but I was like, you know what? There's no need. Let's just go ahead and go for the Sky Attack here. We're good to go. In comes the Shiftry. I think we actually let this go and just do what we got to do here. Anyways, if you did enjoy the video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and I'll be catching you all on my next one. Thank you for watching, and take care.